Hi, I'm Michelle Kinney. Welcome to this 5-minute deep core strengthening series. Let's get started on our backs. We'll go through the pelvic tilts, or imprint and release is another name for it. So you can put your hands on your low abdominals here. Inhale in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Pull up through your abs, your ribs slide down to create a shortening here in your pelvis. Using your abdominals, inhale to return. Exhale to imprint, out through your mouth, inhale to return. You can put your hands on your glutes. Make sure you're not pushing with your glutes. Put your hands on your hips. Make sure you're not squeezing your hip muscles here. You want to target just your abdominals to do this small pelvic tilt. You can reach your arms up in the air, sometimes is helpful. Last one here. I want you to hold your imprint. Imprint meaning feel your back imprinting into the mat. Don't let that change as you bring one leg up. Before you bring the second leg up, deepen your imprint once again. Connect, 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 and float the other leg up as well. Toe taps. Exhale, lower one leg down. You don't have to touch the mat. Inhale, return. The primary goal being to keep your low back in the same shape, lengthening towards the mat. As your leg comes down, try not to arch your back like this. You're just losing your connection. Keep the deep, 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 deep scoop, hollowing feeling of the low belly. Exhale helps you narrow in your waistline. We'll go on to now single leg extension with the same principles. Exhale, sending your belly button down towards your spine. Drill down with your belly button to keep your abs engaged, keeping your low back down on the mat. If you notice that your low back is arching, there are options. You can fold up the mat and stick it underneath your pelvis. And this will give you just a little bit more support to help your back stay lengthened down towards the mat. All right, next we'll move on to what I call baby bird dog. This targets the deep muscles along your spine. Set yourself up here, shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, move one leg back and hover the other hand off. This is a balance for your core. Place that down and switch sides. You can hold each side for about 5 to 15 seconds, with the primary goal being that nothing shifts in your body. Just your arm and your leg, of course, but your spine stays absolutely still. Your torso stays still, and there's no shifting side to side. Narrow in your waistline as you exhale to help achieve that. We'll go one more each side. Last one here. Okay, just round out your back for a second. All right, and then we'll go on to the sideline leg lifts because our hip muscles are part of our core. Make sure your foot is underneath your hip or a little back behind you is okay too. However, do not let your pelvis roll backwards. Your pelvis has to stay stacked right here in line. So we'll go exhale, lift, inhale, lower. We'll go 10 times. Just keeping your pelvis stacked. That's why my hand is here on my pelvis to make sure that I stay aligned. If you need a little bit of extra support, you can put your hand down like that and push into the mat a little bit. That will help just give you a little more support here. But it's always good to then check and make sure your hand is on your pelvis. After about 10 times, we'll hold and then do circles. 3, 2, 1, reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's lengthen out the underneath leg now and do our adductor, inner thigh work. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Think of this exercise as not just working your inner thigh, but feeling a funneling upwards of your pelvic floor and abdominal connection. About 10 here is good as well. And then we will move on to the other side. So let's come up and flip around. Pelvis stacked, leg, foot underneath your hip or behind is good too. And we'll exhale and lift. Think of your core here, your abs rather, helping you to lift your leg. A big concept in Pilates is that it's never just a movement of a limb. You're always connected into your center. We'll hold here after about 10 and then go into circles and reverse. All right, and then the inner thigh work here. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, you made it through the mat series. We'll just finish here standing. I'd like you to look down at your feet, make sure your feet are aligned, hands on your head, feel your feet grounded into the floor, your head reaching into your hands. Imagine your spine is like a piece of taffy gently being pulled from one end to the other. Make sure that doesn't create a back bend at all, but just a simple length staying in a neutral spine. And we'll finish with 3 breaths here. Inhale wide. Exhale into your body's length. Reach your arms up for the last 2 breaths. Last one here. Feel your feet grounded into the floor, your head reaching gently to the sky, and you're ready to go about your day with this sense of ease and alignment.